How's it going? My name's David Cowell.
And I'm Ben Cowell.
And we're here with Franklin Pedals today. We're going to be checking out the brand new prototype Z-Drive. This may be the only one of these things out there right now. He sent this to us. It's not even like it's got his own loving handwriting right there.
It says demo on the back.
Yes, it does. We're going to be going through this thing for a little while today. We've already had a chance to spend some time with this. And what's that you've got?
I've got the ProDrive V2.
Oh yeah.
See, I had the privilege of owning an original ProDrive for a long time, so when we unboxed these guys, I was able to compare and contrast the previous model to the new additions, and so when we get to demoing this one, we'll walk through the nuances that Mr. Rick put on this guy.
What we're going to do here in a little bit is we're going to really showcase the Z-Drive, and then we're going to stack them together because we got some really cool things out of that. One of the first things we're going to go through with the Z-Drive, though, is we noticed that it can act as a really, really cool clean boost. It warms up the entire tone, but yeah, we'll get into that in just a second. All right, quick run through of the gear real quick. We're using a 94 54 reissue Telecaster. Everything is original here, stock pickups. Running that straight into the Z-Drive, which is running straight to the ProDrive V2, straight into an MXR carbon copy, which is going into a 94 hand-wired single rectifier, Rectiverb. That is going straight out to our Mesa cabinet, which is a Recto cab. It's got a single 57 in the center of the cone, nothing crazy there. We're running that 57 straight into a PreSonus Eureka with no EQ or compression on, and that's going straight to Pro Tools HD. So everything's at 12 o'clock. There's no added colors, EQ, compression, anything like that. The amp is set at 12 o'clock, and the pedals, unless we're doing something special, will be set as close to 12 o'clock as possible. All right, so here it is dry.
Here's in phase one.
You can really see it warms up the tone, beefs it up, boosts it. Very, very cool there. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do something a little more riff-oriented, some Southern rock kind of stuff with an edge to it. We're going to use my PRS SE245, which, other than some aesthetic things, this is all stock. Running straight into the ProDrive V2, into the Z-Drive, into the MXR, straight into the Mesa. Everything else is just like it was. I want to go ahead and point out that the Z-Drive, which is what we're going to punch in first, is completely at 12 o'clock. And we've got the ProDrive to punch in after for a little more edge, notched accordingly to what we thought was a really cool thickener.
Yeah, we can just show it's just going to stack up really nicely.
All right, so we're going to do clean first, then Z-Drive, then double it with the V-Drive, or V2, sorry.
All right, so what we're going to do here is this is going to be a blues riff-oriented setting. And to do that, we're going to use this Telecaster. It's basically S1 system and S1 pickups. And the Z-Drive is set for a blues setting. No further ado, here's some blues.
the Z Drive. What we're going to be doing now is letting Ben play a little bit here, some slide type stuff. We went ahead and pre-recorded on his Les Paul, kind of like a backing rhythm track. We're going to be incorporating the carbon copy delay here, and other than that, it's just the Z Drive. Voicing notched up just a little bit, and the gain dialed back just a hair from 12 o'clock, and everything else is pretty much at 12 o'clock. Take it away, Ben.
So, having been an original fan of the OG ProDrive, really love the pedal. It's a great pedal. I've owned it for a long time. It's a very versatile pedal. So when the V2 came out, I was curious of what he could do of an already great product. Word of mouth sales really did a lot, and so all it took was people just to hear it and they bought it. It was good. So I got a chance to really open up the V2, and it's a step forward of a great idea already. So one thing you notice right off the bat is you got a phase 2 and a phase 1 switch, and these weren't on the original one. You've also got a kind of a boost, a gain.
We're not positive what Rick was going for with that, but we've noticed it's a little bit of a boost. So
it is a boost, and I really like what it does. And so, it was just at the flick of a switch, you want to give something to push your lead tones in the front. You just come and flip that down. But we've got it up front, so. Then you got your original controls from the already awesome ProDrive version 1, and so this makes up the V2. So we got a really cool riff set up for Dave to play on the PRS.
All right, here's the clean lick, and then just punch it in when it's time to go.
That's a really good heavy overdrive. Now I'm going to dial it back so you can see how transparent this thing could be. So keep playing just whatever, and I'm just going to break open the ProDrive. So this is the gain. So it's a little bit something, but then we can bring it on up. And as we bring it further up, you can break up even more, and more. So you've got headroom, lots and lots of headroom. Another thing you'll notice is, check out these phases. So keep on playing, and we're going to go from we're in phase 2. I'll dial it back to phase 1. Phase 2. More bite. Yeah, a little bit more bite there. And then, yeah, it's a great tone. It's that Rick Franklin glory tone. It's awesome. Now let's get the little boost.
All right, well, all in all, we've had a really good time. thanks to Rick Franklin for sending these down. I really hope that you guys have a good idea of what these can do, both separately and together. ProDrive V2, very, very much a step forward. Could not be more impressed, and I'm very excited to see what people think about this guy once he gets more of them made. We feel lucky enough to get to play him.
Yeah.
So on behalf of Franklin Pedals, have a good one.
Yep.